There's potential male DNA on the glove box of her car, which, you know, that goes to, he didn't do it, but male DNA on the glove box of her car. I don't even understand that. Her car had nothing to do with any of it, so, you know, I mean, what do you mean male DNA? Somebody took a male's DNA swab of the fucking glove compartment? Uh-oh, there's some male DNA on this. Like spit or blood? What kind of DNA? That whole bike thing. So you got the bike and you got a helmet very close to their house. Her body's, 50 miles away. So that indicates that it was staged. Because a mountain lion isn't going to attack a person and then drag their bones 50 miles away to where their bones are bleached. I don't know if they said the hands were missing or the head or something. So let's see here. What else do we have? They said there's 10 plus hours that are unaccounted for. That next day for his job. So he goes and does a job, and then where are you at for 10 hours? We don't know, right? And that's like the GPS on the truck or some shit. GPS had pinged him going southbound. He had typed in the half-life of a tranquilizer. That was a Google search. What is the half-life of a tranquilizer? He had deleted some text. He didn't call 911 until the evening, but I guess he wouldn't have known she was gone until the evening. But that Google search is interesting, isn't it? Why would you want to know the half-life of, tranquilizer? What else do we have? Apparently, she says, I know what you've been up to, and I've been sick of it for years, but I've never heard of anything about Barry Morphew having an affair. She was having an affair, which that would be motive right there. Her wanting a divorce, that would be motive, losing kids and assets. So there's a motive. He looks and sounds like a liar in his interviews. Looks and sounds. I've always been mortified by guilty motherfuckers who just keep on lying straight to people's faces. It's like, how in the fuck are you able to just keep lying? Let's see here. Barry's truck had some dirt that was matching the site. What else is going on? Let's see here. So all these pieces of evidence by themselves doesn't prove a murder. But when you put them all together, there were scratch marks on his arm. Something about drying bed sheets. He was drying bed sheets when they got there. Which maybe they're just doing some laundry, right? So a lot of evidence so far is against him. Let's review what we got. So the evidence against Barry Morphew is the BAM tranquilizer dart. He's the only one that's got BAM tranquilizer in all of Colorado, at least the only private citizen. They found a needle cap. And she had BAM tranquilizer in her blood, bones, marrow, in the dead body. They found BAM tranquilizer. He's the only one that's got it. There's an 80% chance that the spouse did it. Less than 1% chance that a random person had did it. Barry Morphew was the last one to see Suzanne Morphew. The body's found 50 miles away in Saguache County, which is an easy 1-hour drive. She wrote in her diary that she was terrified of Barry. The bike and the helmet that was found within the home looked like it was staged. A mountain lion isn't going to kill a human. There'd be something, fight marks. The bike, there's no gravel stopping, so it's not like she was just riding the bike and then just drove off to the side. It's like the bike was thrown. And then the helmet's found like a mile away from the bike, so that's just, looks like it's staged. 10 hours are unaccounted for. He had Google searched the half-life of a tranquilizer dart. Looks and sounds like a liar in the interviews. Barry's truck had dirt which matched the site. He's got scratch marks on his arm, and he was drying some bed sheets. Okay, so that's what we got so far. Him not doing it, there's no smoking gun, no videos, no eyewitness, no DNA, no murder weapon. There's male DNA found on the glove box of the car, which who knows what that even means. How long did she have the car? Why would there be any kind of blood or semen on the glove box? And maybe male DNA on the bike? Is that something too? They found that clear needle cap, right? Clear plastic needle cap in the dryer's lint trap. Text and email prove that there was marital strain. Barry had searched how to hide a body post-disappearance. He had also texted to Jeff Libler, she's gone. Like she just left or she's gone for good. How to hide a body. So he wanted to know the half-life of a tranquilizer, and he also wanted to know how to hide a body. I'd like to see him testify. I feel like the way the defense fucking does shit, they won't have him testify. But ultimately, he needs to clear his name. We need to hear him, and we need to hear for ourselves how he explains each and every one of these goddamn fucking things. Let's see here. Sometimes getting justice is like watching paint dry on a rusty hinge. The machine cheers on technicalities while the truth gathers dust. Objective truth is the North Star. Let's see here. Willis Russell's a good cop. Mad Frank Phillips is a good cop. Frank Serpico's a good cop. Uvalde, the cops in Uvalde were not good. 17 kids and 2 teachers got murdered while they were just sitting there with a thumb up their ass, outside, too scared to go in. Hey, quit doing that. Boulder, King Supers in Boulder, the cops had hesitated on entry. Hey! Nathan Hale just chewing on 2x4 to the side of the barn. Now he's licking it. Hey! Quick! 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 I gotta put you away in a cage? Put a chain on you or something? Quit. The cops hesitated on entry with the Boulder King super shooter. It was a grocery store massacre. Mark Garcia had got a Brady letter for misconduct in Costilla County. They've found a couple dead bodies. 1 dead body in the Wild Horse Mesa, 2 dead bodies by the Catholic Church. All right. We'll come back to this.